evening, everybody. Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. We welcome you ringside for a much-anticipated bout. Let's set the table for you and get ready to dish up this big night of action. Mike Tyson's ring walks have become the stuff of legend, and you can see the intensity on his face. Vitali Klitschko is so alert right now. I mean, look at his focus as he makes that walk that so many fighters dread. But he makes that walk down to the ring just so very alert.
Okay, guys, we went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's touch gloves.
So we are underway here. Round one, scheduled for 12. Didn't get it done going to the body there. Well, let's talk about what kind of a fight this could end up being, because as far as we see it, both guys are really committed to the cause here. They want each other.
Hey, look, the old times would say these guys are harder to miss than they are to hit.
Vitali Klitschko's on the wrong end of a razor-sharp hook. Vitali Klitschko taking on Iron Mike Tyson. So much of what we've seen through the years of fighting Tyson comes down to the opponent's disposition. Do you expect Vitali to be intimidated?
Well, he better not be, because this will be a quick night if he is. He's got to have himself together. He's got to be a pro. You know, a pro, it's okay to be scared, but control that fear. You know, use it. And he should be alert. He's not a guy that wants to engage Tyson. So it's good to be a little nervous, a little scared with Tyson. But make the right choices. Keep yourself together.
See, the defense pays off as he gets rid of that downstairs. Iron Mike Tyson lands a big right hand.
Hooked! Hooked!
And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round. Good smooth work by Mike Tyson. That's classic counterpunching.
Yeah, what he did was he pulled that right shoulder back. You know, he just pulled it back, gave him the left shoulder, and then gave him the right hand.
Tyson's defense did a good job there, able to avoid that punch. A nice clean jab by Vitali Klitschko. Vitali Klitschko's defense is paying off now. Vitali Klitschko's nickname is Dr. Iron Fist, but he's a doctor in real life, in the world of academia. He has a PhD in sports science.
And it goes again, it speaks again. It's not just a physical world inside that squared circle. You have to take whatever your physical abilities are and put them to use and adjust at all times. You'll be prepared to adjust at all times and under all terrain. Intelligence is part of the package. That is one of the reasons why he's successful.
able to cover up along the belt line, blocks that one. Now here's a perfect example of where you can actually see confidence growing in a fight. He was able to stun his man in that last round, and you just get a sense that he's a bigger, better fighter than he was before.
Well, I agree with you, Joe. It's the accumulation of damage that's starting to get to him right now.
Don't fight his fight. Jab and move.
We got it.
Left, right. Give me.
Vitali Klitschko's opponent is not seeing the damaged goods he was opposite of in the last round. This is a different fighter starting this round right here. He gets away from one and then brings it home with his own. Another huge shot comes in early on in this fight from him.
Well, he understood that his opponent, Joe, was a slow starter. He's jumping right on him, taking advantage.
Nice work with the overhand right. Now he's targeting upstairs. Great hook to the head that time. With that frame, that size, and all that girth to his upper body, when Vitali Klitschko lands that left hand, boy, it has quite an impact. That's a nice right hand that time by Mike Tyson. Halfway through round number 2. Downstairs with a right hand. Now hugging on the inside.
Watch the hook!
One of the fastest punches in the game. You see how he just turns over that hook? Good news for Vitali Klitschko, a solid headshot. Very bad news for his opponent.
Yeah, it's going to be worse news for his opponent in a moment when he starts putting something with that big shot.
Let's see some more head movement.
Mike Tyson smacked up top. Vitali Klitschko's punches are way off the mark. He's been committed to throwing plenty of them. He just hasn't been committed to hitting plenty of the target.
No, and it's not like his opponent suddenly became the invisible man. I mean, he's right there in front of him. It's just that he's tired, and these punches are coming from left field, and guess what? They're not getting to the plate.
See, this is where you can get into trouble against Vitali Klitschko. If you allow him to land with that left hand consistently, it's going to be a tough night. He snaps a jab. Just 10 seconds to go here in the second round.
Hey, you gotta see that coming. Now let's go.
Vitali Klitschko's commitment to the cause of being the aggressor really had him in front in that last round. Look at his opponent.
Yeah, we'll get him. Yeah. Take him off that.
All right, come on, let's finish this. Keep going. Just keep going.
We got
You're
it.
doing great. But let's keep working out there, all right? Don't save anything.
All we
Just
need is
let
one.
it go.
That's it.
Don't fight his fight.
Yeah,
Jab
I need
and
that.
move.
I'll throw that away.
Jab and move.
I got one.
And round number 3 is underway. Nice work, the left hand to the head.
Work the body.
Now he ties up there. Not one, but two. Good work with the jab up top. Nice block by Vitali Klitschko.
Looking good.
Keep moving, keep moving.
Turns over that hook, and he does damage upstairs. Huge uppercut by Tyson. Vitali Klitschko's right hand working well that time. He scored well. Coming to the halfway point of this third round.
You gotta protect yourself.
Through the years, especially in the heavyweight division, there have been some guys that can throw a good right uppercut. But when Tyson fully dips and gets all that body behind it, it's as good a right uppercut as we've ever seen.
Yeah, it's coming from Brooklyn. You know, it's coming from a place that really you wish that you didn't have to visit because you get hit with that punch. He's putting everything into it, but he sets it up nice. He hits you behind the back a little bit in the rib area, and then all of a...
Tyson's hit by a big, and yet another big shot comes in. Not a good sign. He goes to the canvas for the first time tonight. Mike Tyson rises up after going down here today.
Hey, you got something.
Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. Tucks those elbows in, blocks the body shot. Last 10 seconds. And this round comes to an end.
Some more.
There you go.
Good? All right? Breathe.
Don't look for just big punches, okay? Use your speed. Double up your punches. I want to see combos. Beautiful. Nice movement there. Now keep that up. Keep moving.
Start of round number 4 as we look at Teddy's scorecard. Vitali Klitschko's knockdown is a big difference maker here.
And that's the thing. He has the power to separate.
Tyson scored upon by a left hand. Big, big shot comes crashing home. Tyson goes down. Once again, Tyson goes down. But will he get up again?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Tyson's still in a tough spot here. Don't get fooled just thinking he beat the count and everything's fine.
And I'm not so sure that he can grab. So what you got to do now, if you're a trainer, the way you taught him in the gym is you don't want to go grab because you might leave yourself open. Move your head when he comes to you, then you grab him.
Punch! Punch! Gotta see those coming.
A shooting right hand by Mike Tyson.
He's working the body.
Teddy, it's not often that we point to a loss as one of the defining moments in a fighter's career, but such is the case with heavyweight world titleist Vitali Klitschko. Back in 2003, he showed he has what it takes to be at this level of sport with that brutal cut he suffered against Lennox Lewis.
Yeah, no doubt about it. In that fight, it was more about redemption. It wasn't really about a win or a loss. It was about redemption for his soul. you know, for his inner spirit. You go back in his history, he had quit against Chris Bird, and he had been living with the consequences of that. He found out that night that it is actually harder to quit than it is to fight, because you got to live with the remnants of that. You know, the next day it's still with you. But if you fight and you overcome something, it's done, it's clean. And that night, that's what he was doing. He was trying to get rid of the ghost when he got in that ring with Lennox Lewis.
That's a tough guard to break through for Vitali Klitschko. That defense is so sound.
Keep it going! Uppercut!
Come on, kid, both of them.
Threw the straight right hand, but didn't score with it. He just missed that shot up top. Ten seconds to go in the fourth. We come to the end of this round, and for this fighter, I think that's a good thing, because I was looking at him there, Teddy, and it looked like he was breathing in and out of his mouth for most of that round.
Yeah, and that's a bad sign. That means that the gas tank is a little low. He's low on petrol.
All right, deep breath now. Deep breath. Relax. Relax.
We got it.
Are you all right?
As we start a new round, I pose this question to you. Is there any hope for him? He's been knocked down numerous times tonight.
Look, there's been great comebacks in this sport. There's always hope. You don't know how deep a man's reserve is inside their soul, inside their mind. But dangerous grounds now to find out.
Mike Tyson's throwing lots of punches, and not many are landing. But what's that old saying? Hey, you put enough out there, something's going to stick.
Well, at least he's controlling the rhythm. He's keeping control of the pace right now. And at least when you're throwing, your opponent, for the most part, he's being handcuffed a little bit.
What a big shot. That was a big shot that floored him, and it's a big shot that may end him right here.
That looked like the great pitcher, Great Maddox, his sinker ball. Boy, it went down quick.
It's over. The fight is over. Vitali Klitschko's bombs away worked again. Knockout victory for him. That's what you want to see, a guy who can close the show and finish with style. He ends up a knockout victor tonight.
And that's what his trainer wanted. His trainer was even telling him, step it up a little bit, because he knew this was possible, and they got it.
I'm Joe Tessitore for Teddy Atlas saying thanks for being with us, and enjoy the rest of your night.